Hey there, guys, and welcome to my vlog. I'm giving you a series of vlogs on our Boracay trip this November 2022. And for our very first one, it's about Zydrei Travel and Tours. What is Zydrei Travel and Tours? Basically, it's a company that provides transport services to tourists or vacationists in the Philippines. They have several offices in Iloilo, Caticlan, and Antique. Therefore, I believe that they provide assistance to other tourist destinations in the Philippines as well, aside from Boracay. Anyway, we are focusing on the transport services that they had provided us from Caticlan Airport all the way to our resort in Boracay Island and going back. As I am simply excited to tell you all, yes, the answer is a resounding yes. For those of you who have booked or are booking a hotel or resort in Boracay that doesn't provide transfer services to and from the island, then yes, you guys should hire the services of Zydrei Travel and Tours. Without a doubt, it is a must. Oh, and by the way, this is not a paid advertisement, okay? So, for those of you coming from abroad na hindi sanay sa magulo at napakasalimuot na pamamaraan or transaksyon at kung ano-ano pang mga kahibangan sa kapaligiran dyan sa Pilipinas. Oops, sorry. For my non-Filipino speaking friends, I was saying, for those of you who are not used to disorder, chaotic, unsystematic, or disorganized dealings or methodologies, then hire Zydrei quickly. I'm sorry, but from Caticlan all the way to Boracay Island, traveling by yourself without assistance from anybody can be nerve-wracking and physically draining, especially if you have either children or the elderly traveling with you, and worst, if you have both. Unfortunately, inasmuch as I wanted to show you the actual events during our transfer from Caticlan Airport to Boracay Island, I'm not able to because all my videos related to that were accidentally deleted and I wasn't able to retrieve them anymore. It would have been good since you all could see just how crowded the various areas were and how Zydrei had managed to ease the stress that we all could have suffered from without their help. Okay, so to explain the details, let's start with the fees. Here it is. The round-trip transfer costs 950 to 1,000 pesos per adult, depending on whether you'll take a combination of e-trike plus van or just an all-van service. So e-trike plus van means you'll be riding the van from Caticlan Airport to the jetty. And then once you're in Boracay Island, it's just gonna be the e-trike to transport you to your resort. And then going back will be the same. On the other hand, all van simply means from Caticlan Airport to the jetty, and even in Boracay Island, from Boracay Jetty all the way to the resort, you'll be riding the van. So, this round-trip transfer includes the following. So first is, of course, the Caticlan Airport pickup with a van, and then the environmental fee, the terminal fee, round-trip boat transfers, then round-trip port to hotel or resort transfers, and finally Caticlan Airport drop-off, and that is when you're going back already. So how do you contact them in the first place? Although you can send email to reservation.zydrei@gmail.com and do your transaction there, the fastest way is through FB Messenger. And here you can see on the lower left how their FB page looks like. So you can search them looking for this. Trust me on this as I've tried it both. Although they had responded to my mail, it took quite a while. About a day, I believe. And in that mail, they too advised me to just continue my conversations with them through FB Messenger. And yes, in FB Messenger, they do respond swiftly, as in seconds only, or if not in minutes. In FB, just search for the page of Zydrei Travel and Tours and drop them a message. They are very responsive. I truly commend them for that. Once you have provided them with all the details of your travel, such as the arrival and the departure dates and times, the guests' names and other details, and after settling your payment with them through bank transfer or even GCash, then they will send you documents such as this transfer voucher, your receipt of course, and a written procedure on what to do the moment you arrive at the airport. The Caticlan Airport is just small and immediately after the baggage claim area is the exit door already. So before exiting, you'll pass by a small hall with few booths lined up. So in the arrival instructions of Zydrei, you're advised to proceed to Lyod's booth, where you can present your transfer voucher. Zydrei's staff there is apparently aware of your arrival anyway, hence, you'll be immediately assisted to the van waiting outside. For our case, we were escorted by two personnel, the driver of the van and another guy who helped with our luggages. So we took the van and drove all the way to the jetty. We arrived there quite fast, probably just 10 to 15 minutes later. So at the jetty, where it was quite crowded, there are booths where usually guests will have to queue in order to settle the boat or terminal fees and environmental fees as well. But for our case, with Zydrei's help, they settled everything for us. We all just had to sit down, relax, and wait for them to finish the work for us. All we did was fill out a piece of paper with our names and contact information, and that was it. After a while, they came back and escorted us to the boat. The Zydrei personnel will not join you on the boat anymore. However, they will inform you that another Zydrei staff will be waiting for you on Boracay Island to escort you to your resort. That's basically the guy in yellow shirt you've been seeing in this video from the very start. The boat ride is likewise quite fast only. Again, it was approximately just a 10 to 15 minute ride. At the docking area, it was a bit crowded as you'll see several porters encouraging the passengers to get their help in unloading the baggages from the boat and carrying them to the respective transport services. I guess this is one area for improvement in the service that Zydrei provides, because the staff will just be standing right there at the dock waiting for you to come out of the boat, but he will not help in unloading your luggages from the boat. So especially if you have big luggages, then it can be quite hard, and you might even be tempted to get the help of the porters. That's not free, of course, and you'll have to pay them. I think Zydrei should include this in the service that they provide. They should provide assistance as well in the unloading of the luggages. Anyway, once you're out of the boat, the staff will help you already and escort you to the van. For our case, that was the white van that you saw in the beginning of this vlog. It will take you directly to your hotel. For the first few days of our vacation in Boracay, we stayed at Taj Guest House, which is in Station 2 and just very near the beach. However, the resort has no direct accessibility from the main road of Boracay. Therefore, the van couldn't go in, so it just dropped us off in one of the entrances of the mall. Then, from there, our guide just helped us pull our luggages all the way to the resort, as you are seeing now. Whoa, that was quite a long narrative. I wish I still had the videos to show how we were assisted by Zydrei from the airport. Oh, and by the way, leaving Boracay and going back to the airport is going to be the same. Zydrei will message you a few times to inquire of any changes to your departure schedule. And then at the specific time of your checkout, their staff will be there at the resort to escort you. You'll be assisted up to Caticlan Airport. Wow! See that? See that? Right, Joe? See the beach? Wow, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful Boracay. Wow, my first glimpse of Boracay after the last time I was here was in 2013. 9 years ago. This is Station 2 of Boracay Island, and we're almost reaching Taj Guest House. I still can't believe that we're here. So that's it, guys. Again, Zydrei Travel and Tours is highly recommended when you're traveling with your family or with your friends. But if you're alone, or there are just two of you, and you don't mind doing everything independently, then go ahead and be adventurous. Bahala kayo dyan. Okay, so here we are. We turned left suddenly in this narrow pathway. We have reached the end of our destination and also the end of this vlog. So see you guys on my next vlog, which is a review of Taj Guest House in Boracay Station 2. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you very much for staying with me in this vlog. And don't forget to click the like icon and subscribe. Goodbye, guys.